6 because you know they never leave your house. So, but for those like me, it's not only is expensive to buy fresh vegetables, they go bad. My husband loves asparagus. If he buys them, we have to eat them for like 5 days in a row because it goes bad. Salad. He's on the salad kick now. Problem is, we have to eat salad every day. And I know you're saying, but your dietitian was like that every day. So what we try to do, and I'm going to encourage you, if you can't get fresh, what's the second best way to get the vegetables? Frozen. Frozen is the second best way. Watch how much water you put in. Really the water's, remember the vegetables are already cooked. You're really just trying to heat it up and steam it. So you don't need the big pot of water, just enough to get that going. Or you can get a colander strainer and just put it right on top and let the steam do that for you. There you go. You still get your great, wonderful vitamins and minerals in that. So which one's best first?
Fresh.
And then?
Frozen.
So what's the last one we should pick?
Canned.
When it comes to canned, again, it goes back to, it makes sense. When you can food, how do we can food? What's the actual thing we use? Salt. Salt preserves it. That's how great-grandparents were able to keep food for so long. They added salt to it. That's why the cans can sit there for years on the shelf because it has salt in it. Doesn't that go bad? No, it's not gonna go bad. So when I do these, I'm trying not to go too long because I want to stay focused on the diabetes part. But whenever I do diabetes, I tend to always do some hypertension, high blood pressure, because either you have it or you know somebody who has it. And honestly, it's the same thing. Everybody should be eating the same way anyway. So when people worry themselves about salt, this is the first question I ask. What y'all think about frozen dinners? Right, it has a lot of salt. Now, this is my next question. How much salt should you have? And that's the same thing I did in silence.
2,000 milligrams.
I was maybe a teaspoon.
A teaspoon? How much did you say? Oh, please say it out loud.
2,000 milligrams.
2,000 milligrams. Are y'all guessing?
Yes.
And that's what most people do. Now watch this one. How much sugar y'all supposed to have? You're not diabetic. You know what sugar you're supposed to have.
Only with the stuff.
How many carbs are you supposed to have?
15.
How many carbs in rice?
15. No.
How many carbs in bread? Say it. Who's been diabetic for 20 years?
Me.
20? Anybody more than 20?
I'm more than 20.
20, okay. So anybody between 10 and 20? 5 and 10? Y'all been diabetic all this time and you don't know?
I'm not going
This
to
happens
eat all
every,
that.
yes ma'am. I'm not diabetic. Okay, you just want the information. Do you know how much carbs you should have as a support diabetic?
Number-wise, no, but I can help my husband when it's time to. And he's a good patient.
You see where I'm going with this? Everywhere I go to speak, no matter what the diagnosis is, I always ask them, people have cardiac problems, I'll say, how much cholesterol what should your cholesterol be? We need to start knowing this stuff. So it's relative, but we need to know. So when you say that frozen dinners are high in salt, first I said, well, how much salt should we have? Frozen dinners have changed so much from when we know them. Just like pork. Remember how we used to like, oh, you can't eat pork. Pork is so bad. Well, yeah, look what they used to eat. The pigs was eating slop. Personally, I think a chicken is more dirty than a pig, but I eat both. Remember I told you I was a real dietitian, right? I eat the cow, the pig, the chicken, you name it. I eat it all. Okay? So let me just say that up front. You're supposed to, if for normal people, it's between 2,000 to 4,000 milligrams. So that's about 2 tablespoons. 2 to 4 tablespoons, not teaspoons. So this is a tablespoon. That's the average person, between 2 to 4,000 milligrams, not grams, milligrams. This is another one of those, and I'm so glad I might drink soda. I need to have my soda drinkers in here.
I know soda occasionally.
Yeah, oh, that's why I forgot I bring this. You know what?